This is lick 18, Boom Chang-a-Lang, and borrowing some tricks from the mandolin here. So in this lick, we're going to use mandolin-inspired voicings. Now, what does that mean? If you've never picked up a mandolin, that might not have a clear meaning to you. So let me just explain something. The mandolin, unlike the guitar, is tuned in fifths. The guitar is tuned in fourths. E to A is a fourth, A to D is a fourth, and so on. And so that's kind of the sound, that the way that the guitar is tuned influences the kind of voicings that are easy to play and that we play all the time. A mandolin is more like a violin. It's tuned in fifths. So the tuning is something like this. So it's a much more kind of open, spread out sound. You don't tend to hear these like triadic sounds, but things are more kind of open and spread out, and there's a lot of fifths and sixths because that's just how the tuning lays. So this first voicing in this lick is this. So it's a D chord, but we're not playing a complete D chord. We're playing A, D, and A. It's kind of open and fifthsy sounding. And that, to my ears, is kind of a typical mandolin kind of sound rather than playing this. That's a guitar sound. That's a mandolin sound. Of course, mandolin also has doubled strings. It's 4 doubled strings, so the 8 in total. So you'd also have a little bit of jangliness that we're not getting here, but you could try using a modulated delay pedal or a chorus pedal to kind of get more in the mandolin zone if that's what you're going for. But voicing-wise, that's the D chord. The A chord is this. Same thing, very fifthsy and open. And then on the E chord, I just decided to keep this same A note on top to help this hang together as a part. When you keep one note in common from chord to chord to chord to chord and you just hold it, sometimes that's called a pedal tone. So here we've got the pedal tone in the upper voicing. So D, A, E7, A. And those are all, like I said, kind of mandolin voicings. And then in the 8th measure, just to give it some relief, you've heard the kind of same sound for 7 bars. I wanted to give it one other place to go. So there's just this really simple descending sound. It sounds like more than it really is. It's this, A7, and then you lift your pinky and you get A9. So, and then you put your pinky back down here. So the melody is this, but it's not a bunch of moving chords. It's just one kind of area, and we get melody going on the top. So, and that's a little less mandolin-y, but still kind of in the zone. So anyway, that's the idea. You don't always have a baritone guitar handy. You don't always have a mandolin handy, but sometimes you want to bring that sound to the arrangement, and you do what you can with your 6 strings.